Reddit stock recently started trading on the stock market using ticker symbol RDDT. Reddit had their initial public offering, or IPO, on March 21st, and today, March 25th, is the first day options became available for trading Reddit stock. So in this video, we will analyze an unusual trade that happened just 2 minutes before the market closed and show how we are trading Reddit stock options on its first day of availability. Now, this is a very uncertain time when new stocks try to find a stable price level. As you can see, the stock rallied 30% today, but it might also drop 30% tomorrow. A lot of volatility in the stock, so that is why this is a lower probability of profit trade in comparison to the trades we share with our membership. We'll put a link to our website up here if you are interested in the higher probability of profit trades in our membership. So without further ado, let's get to the data on unusual option activity from today. As you can see here, at 3:58 p.m., 2 minutes before the market closed, at the 38-second mark for all of these trades here, same trader trading the April 19 options, 75 strike calls, and the 55 strike calls. We can see that this was a spread over here under the condition column. Okay, and you can see there's multiple contracts here, and it's not just 200 here, because when we take a look at the chain, there are more contracts being done as well. Okay, so when we take a look here, you can see on the April 19th, we have these trades happening, the volume, clearly all opening trades, because open interest, all zero on both the call and the put side, because today is the first day. And that is why we know all options today were opening trades. None of them were being closed because options were not available prior. So this unusual trade at the 55 strike calls, they were buying these to open, and they were selling the 75 strike calls to close. You can see there was actually 9,000 volume on that 75 strike call. Okay, and so this is their trade. When we analyze it, you can see that this is a vertical call spread. It costs about $570 per trade. And we can see here on the x-axis, which represents the share price of Reddit stock, as the stock price goes up, this options trade becomes profitable, increases. If it goes down, it's a negative because it becomes a loss. This is the profit loss diagram, where this is the zero line representing profit if the lines are above zero. If it's below, then it is a loss. Okay, so that's how this graph works. The purple line here represents the date currently, and the blue line represents the date of the options expiration. Okay, because options do decay in value through time, or they may gain in value through time if there is a positive theta, like right here, positive theta here. Okay, so we also can see from the delta that this is a positive delta trade. So we know that this is a bullish long trade. If it was a bearish short trade, it would be a negative delta. Okay, so this trade believes Reddit stock will go up higher. Okay, and that is how we will be trading Reddit stock as well. We will be net long bullish with our option strategy, but we also wanted to reduce our risk. So what we did for our trade, you can see here, we also sold the 75 strike calls for April 19. You can see our position here. And then what we did was we went to the October 18th, and you can see our position over here as well. At the 75 strike calls, you can see there's 3,434 volume. We bought this call for each trade. You can see that this is our initial long trade over here. We also had another option trade on the put side here for the April 19th. You can see our positions here at the 25 strike puts, 30 strike puts, and the 40 strike puts. Okay, so what we did here was we sold the 30 strike puts, 2 of them for each trade, and we bought the 25 strike put and the 40 strike put. So when we put these 2 trades together, you can see that this is a calendar and butterfly spread, and the total price of the trade here, can add the 2 together, $595 plus 130, $725 per trade. And you can see that we can potentially make over here, if you look at the window right here for our max profit at expiration, about 1,261. So that is more than 100%. So the reward is in our favor here in comparison to the risk, because you can also see that if Reddit were to go down, the minus doesn't quite get even near negative 725, the cost of our trade. Right? It's at most, you can see the negative only going to about here. This is the most negative it can get is right here, negative 376. So that's about half, 50% of the total value of the trade. So we don't necessarily need a stop loss on this trade. If we typically have a 50% cutoff for our stop loss, it has already been built into this trade. Okay. However, we will still manage the trade though, depending on the data and the price action, because we can still readjust our trades as we typically do to make sure the Greeks are all in our favor and that our reward and risk is also in our favor at all times. You can see here the delta on this trade is a positive. So we are a net bullish long, just like the unusual options. We also have a positive theta. So time is in our favor. There is no time decay risk on this trade. And for our break even, we can see here that it's about $140 a share. On the upper end, this is where the zero line meets. Okay, and notice on the lower end, there's a profit window right around this $30 price level. So if Reddit drops and it ends up around this level, this trade may actually even be profitable, even though this was a bullish long trade. So this is why this type of strategy is very, very helpful in increasing the probabilities of our profit potential. Okay, and so that is what we typically do. We build sophisticated option strategies that increase our probability of profits, not only selecting the right stocks to increase our probability of profit, but also setting up option strategies and then also managing the trades as well as time goes on and the stocks trade at different prices. And so things start to shift on our profit loss diagram. Okay, the trades start to require careful management in order to increase the profit potential as well. All right, so if you are interested in the work that we do, go to our website where you can learn more about our option strategies and our analysis work to find the best stocks to trade to beat the market. Let us know in the comments below what you think will happen to Reddit stock. Do you think it will keep going up or will it crash down? What are your thoughts on Reddit stock? Please smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and have a great day.